All right, welcome, Susanna. We're here with Susanna, one of our favorite clients. We helped
Aw,
with a
thank
5-day
you.
challenge. Yeah, no, you've been awesome to work with. So, Susanna, a few questions for you today. I guess the first one we can open up with. So, Susanna did a 5-day challenge, and so you're going to share a little bit about how that went. So, starting from the top, how did you feel on the overall strategy and clarity on running through the challenge, and how did that challenge go for you?
I can tell you that I never ever do testimonials. I never leave product reviews. This is the only one that I was ever not just willing to do, but seriously, you guys can Google it. It has never happened. One, it has been so great working with you from a standpoint of, coming into this marketing world and the go high level world and ads and copy and marketing messages with kind of a very blurred idea of what's involved, and you were able to basically deliver on all components of that and just really clarify that for me. But most importantly, you basically were able to fill in the gaps in my own skills and knowledge to be able to deliver something that makes sense. I mean, and you were absolutely instrumental in it. There's no way that I would have been able to do that, so thank you.
Awesome. I love that. Love the words. Thank you so much. Um, Walk me through the 5-day challenge. So, how was it for you coming in? It was your first time. How did that go for you? I know it's a challenge versus a webinar is a lot harder, but you guys went right into a challenge. So, how did that go for you, and kind of what was the end result of that first challenge?
Well, I mean, sometimes you just have to jump in and, empirically, figure it out more so than just trying to understand it and then getting into analysis paralysis. And I think in my case, maybe I certainly was a little overconfident of, how much or how little I would be able to figure out and deliver. So I was really unaware of the skill that you bring to the table and the skill that's necessary to complete a 5-day challenge, and then to have the backend systems to support the 5-day challenge, down to ad copy, running the ads, everything that's included. So it's been a challenge, and I can just say that from my experience, your coaching and direct help has been a lifesaver and a super eye-opening experience, because now I know what I need to do and we need to do as an organization to, make it more effective. But right now, Juan, you're the expert. So thank you so much for teaching me.
Yeah, and we're just getting started. We got the second challenge coming up, so that'll be a lot of lessons learned that I know you're gonna double down on, and it's gonna be even better. So, how did that first challenge turn out in terms of like your results, and what were some of like your top, let's say your top two lessons learned from doing your first challenge?
First challenge was challenging, but we did it. We delivered. It was actually also pretty exciting. Like once you start doing it, you do get into the like has an energy with it. Um, so with your help, we were able to kind of pull it off. And I would say that we had, a lot of potholes in the road, but I think you made sure that the critical components of the challenge were delivered. So we actually got a lot of interest in what we were offering, and we booked a lot of one-on-one calls because we were pretty high ticket. And we did get a our first 10K as a result. So
Let's go.
again, it's really a testament of you making sure that the even just the bare bones are in it and that that can deliver.
Yeah, exactly. And that's one of the biggest things. Like nothing has to be absolutely perfect. You can still get results out of it. So that's testament to like, perfection is, one of the biggest things that hold people back. And you guys just went for it, you launched it, and you got it. So I'm really excited for this second challenge because I think it's going to be even better. Um, yeah, so I guess overall, what stood out to you the most about working with me? That could be across ads, operations, yeah, what's the biggest kind of takeaways?
I cannot stress enough how impressed I am with your knowledge, your skill, and your professionalism. I mean, without you, it just wouldn't have been possible. But truly, it's very rare that you get to work with somebody whose kind of breadth of skills basically can deliver exactly what you need. So I I'm afraid to recommend you to anybody else, Juan, because I don't want you to get too busy. Because I literally just go, I just want to work with you on every level possible. So the experience has been, yes, it's a massive learning experience, but you held my hand through the things that which is basically everything, right? So, and I do appreciate that you taught us a lot, and I do think that we can, learn from you and then be able to take on some of those components and do it ourselves. But working just with you alone without really any outside assistance for you to be able to cover all the bases on the tech stack, on the marketing message, on the ads, on the copy, on the email follow-up, the engagement. Really, you've delivered on all of them. I mean, I don't like to use superlatives, but it's been amazing working with you.
Love to hear that. So safe to say that you would recommend working with me to another
100%.
coach looking there to do their first webinar or their first challenge.
100% recommend working with one, but again, being selfish, don't get too busy because you're that good. So if anybody has a chance to work with you now, I guarantee you he's going to be a lot more expensive very, very quickly because I've worked with a lot of people and one delivers.
Thank you so much, Susanna. Really appreciate your words. And
You're welcome.
excited for your next challenge. Hope you crush it.
Thank you, Juan. Thank you.